What exactly is the 50-30-20 rule? Let's break it down in a way that's easy to visualize. Imagine a pie chart representing your income. 50% of it should go towards your basic needs. 30% can be spent on things you want, and the remaining 20% is reserved for savings or paying off debt. The key to this rule is that you're working with your after-tax income, also known as net income, rather than your total or gross income before tax. For example, if your gross income is $50,000 a year, you'll only budget for what you have left after taxes. This ensures that your spending plan is realistic and based on the money you actually have available. Let's take a closer look at what makes up each category, starting with the most important: needs. Needs are the basic, essential expenses that you cannot live without. They include things like food to feed you and your family, housing, whether you're paying rent or a mortgage, and health insurance to protect you in case of illness or injury. Utilities such as electricity, water, and heating are also essential. Without them, your daily life would be severely disrupted, making it difficult to function or maintain your standard of living. Essentially, necessities are items and services that, if neglected, would cause great hardship or prevent you from meeting your basic survival needs. Now, let's move on to wants. While needs are about survival, wants are about improving your quality of life. They're not necessarily necessary, but they bring comfort, enjoyment, and often convenience. Think of things like your Netflix or Hulu subscription, eating out instead of cooking at home, or buying non-essential items like the latest smartphone or new clothes. Hobbies also fall into this category, whether it's collecting gadgets, gardening, or spending money on entertainment, such as going to the cinema or concerts. Wants are things you want, but could technically live without if your budget was tight. They add fun and excitement to life, but shouldn't take priority over meeting your basic needs. Finally, the last 20% of your income should go towards saving and paying off debt. This part of your budget is crucial to building financial stability and security over time. A good example of this is creating an emergency fund. Experts often recommend setting aside 6 to 12 months of living expenses in case something unexpected happens, such as losing a job or facing a medical emergency. If your essential expenses add up to $2,000 a month, that means you should aim to save between $12,000 and $24,000 in your emergency fund. While this may seem like a lot, it can be a lifesaver in difficult times, allowing you to weather financial storms without going into debt. Speaking of debt, that 20% can also be used to aggressively pay down any outstanding balances, whether they're from credit cards, student loans, or other debts. The aim is to reduce or eliminate debt as quickly as possible, freeing up more of your income to save and invest for the future. Saving for retirement is another key aspect of this 20% category. While it may not seem urgent now, many Americans face a future where they may not have enough money saved for their golden years. By starting to save early, even if it's just a small amount each month, you can take advantage of compound interest and grow your retirement fund over time. It's one of the best ways to ensure you're financially comfortable in later life and don't have to rely on others or struggle to make ends meet when you stop working. Although this breakdown may seem simple or common sense, actually putting pen to paper or using a budgeting app to track where your money goes can be eye-opening. It helps you see clearly if you're spending too much on wants and not enough on savings, or if your wants are taking up more than half of your income. Writing down your spending in these categories also helps you avoid overspending, so you can adjust your habits and make sure you stay on track with your financial goals. By following the 50-30-20 rule, you'll have a solid framework for managing your money in a way that balances living in the present with preparing for the future. So that's an in-depth look at the 50-30-20 rule. It's a simple but effective budgeting tool that can help you take control of your finances with ease. If you found this information useful, I encourage you to share it with friends or family who could also benefit from learning how to better manage their money. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a happy and successful day.